Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Shenanigans. You guys ready to do this?
Yeah, let's do this.
Second page!
You guys have made it to the second page of the dungeon.
Only took us 3.5 hours.
No vision.
No, you got vision.
Upper left. Yeah.
I've moved you
I don't
all
have
to...
vision.
You don't have vision,
Oh,
Howard?
now I do.
Yeah, you do.
Now
Excellent.
I do.
So
now everyone's loading in.
Yeah. Why don't you guys please continue while I put on some music? And since we are a little short on time, Godspeed, players. Godspeed.
Oh my god.
I just
do not step on any
I have 2 mouths.
Oh, come on, we have to hurry up. Hurry up. Careful, Rock. There are a lot of cracks here.
There's nothing.
You just stepped over one.
Huh? What?
Nothing I have to live for anymore. I can't inherit the family name. So I just like advance forward.
Come on, Rock. Wait for a moment. Okay, I would move further, but the dungeon hasn't rendered quite right for me yet. So I'll wait until I can see something that's not blur. You basically have the microphone where you can there's just a hole in the ground. You can see what is in the ground. No, it's literally the same dungeon. It's just all like 0 quality textures.
Excellent.
I'm just walking on. It does look like the cover guy for me. So do not touch them. They look like blurs. Excuse me.
Climb up that.
We climb up there. Did I just hear a child say "yay"? Yes. Yes. Time to time.
Boom! Victor! Oh my God! There's colors everywhere. Make me a saving throw versus spell. Oh God!
If it's the same thing again.
Roll me a d14.
Oh my God!
Neal! What's happening to you, Victor?
Neal.
The thing is, like, it can't get worse than an old man with 2 mouths. Come on. Oh, what? Sorry.
It's
D14?
getting worse.
It can't get that much worse. I think he's already got the worst ones.
No.
No, wait a minute. I take it back. Roll me a d100, please.
I have to switch gears and
no.
No, Neal.
92.
All right, Victor, you grow 92 like ugly, hairy moles all over you in only visible places. They're not in places that are hidden by clothing, but it's like face and hands and neck. You're just like covered in hairy moles.
That's gross.
Yep. Okay.
Shall I cut those off for you?
I might die, but you know what? That's probably acceptable at this point.
Howard, where did you step when the trap triggered? I didn't say.
Hairy moles.
I couldn't because I need to keep scrolling my screen everywhere. Victor, where you stand now? Did that trigger the trap?
You know what? At this point, I'm just like laying down and like, you know, sweet relief of death, just take me now. I'm just like, you know, laying down, not doing anything. Oh, sorry.
I have a hard time killing players in Shenanigans. Now I'm just trying to get them to kill themselves.
I mean, I'm horrible, Neal.
Neal.
You're pretty good at killing.
Oh my god. Guys, Neal is a proponent of suicide. You're the worst.
So, Rock, do you want to go first? Or?
I'm just laying down, like closing my eyes, Neal.
Yeah, I'm the rock's head.
Okay, so I didn't activate it. So just follow the edge where I did.
Can you explain to me what you're doing when you're walking around like this, that you're trying to avoid things? How are you trying to avoid? What are you trying to avoid?
He stepped on an area and it just kind of went whoosh, and now he's weirder.
Yes, that is true.
So I'm skirting the edge of the wall.
Okay, so you're like hugging the wall and like sliding along the wall?
Yeah.
Okay.
Kinda.
Sure.
I'm doing the same thing.
Okay.
So I see him go there. I found an alcove. And he's just lying there. Victor, you're not coming.
I'm
I
good.
think Victor's given up on life. I'm so sorry, Victor.
Okay.
I'm ruined. I am literally ruined.
Ooh, hold on. Howard, you triggered something. I saw
No,
where you were going.
Howard! No, I figured it out.
Howard and the Rock, you guys were adjacent to each other when things went off.
Mother-
Please, both of you make saving throws versus spells.
Dang it, Howard! I figured it out.
The Rock gets the 35%. I'm riding on his head.
Oh, nice. Oh, that also means you need to make a saving throw too, my winged friend.
Well, first make the magic resist, and I'll make a magic resist.
Nope, I would love to make a magic
Ooh,
resist.
the Rock passes the magic resist. Howard fails his saving throw, needs to roll a d14. Rob needs to make a
Okay,
saving
I
throw
want
versus
to point
spell.
out this has been an odd amount of 92s.
Maybe.
This has been an odd.
All right, I failed too. I rolled a d4.
D14, buddy. 2.
Oh my God, they both
Howard?
rolled 2.
You both begin to grow an obscene amount of body hair, just kind of like everywhere. Like there's some growing out of your neck. You get like a little patch coming out of your nose. Just like weird bits of body hair that are mishmashed.
So, Neal, you're saying he looks even more like a rat now.
Maybe.
Not the Rock. Not the Rock.
Oh.
The
right.
scaly dragon grows hair.
Yes, the scaly dragon grows hair. It's a bizarre sight.
Neal, why? Why have you done this?
Because I have.
Because you hate us.
So Neal, the
Yes,
jumping
sir.
proficiency says if I go 2 feet. If I only go 5 feet, because it's plus my level, I can instantly jump more than 5 feet. Would you say I'd be able to make a jump to this square? So be able to go from here to here.
If you have a running start, you can.
All right.
Right.
So a 5-foot running start.
Sure, it's like a 20 foot or 20 foot running. I don't remember what the exact is, but you can do a running leap, make a strength check, and get as far as you want, basically.
Why did you come back? You just...
Guys, I had this crazy idea. Stay on these gray lines.
What?
What will it even matter?
Think about it.
What does it matter? Like it's laying down like
about
a
it.
daylight.
Well, you go ahead and try.
I'm
So-
going to go ahead and try.
Rock, are you trying to walk exactly on the lines?
So I'm going to, ish. I'm trying to like, ish. Like if I take a foot off, I'm probably not going to notice I did because right now I'm more concerned about jumping. So I'm going to like run up to here. And then when I get to this gray line, I'm going to try and jump right here.
All right, you've already made your strength check. Make me your distance roll.
I mean, that's like a 5-foot jump.
Yeah, I don't think you can fail that, right? Because you can roll a 2 and a 6
The
at
least
bare
I can
minimum.
roll is 8.
Yeah, you're fine. You're good. Well done. Give me a dex check.
Oh my god.
Ooh, you botch the landing. I mean, you catch yourself. You don't fall down, but you end up walking off of the line, like 1 foot on either side, and a big... Ooh, I'm on the wrong freaking layer. A big puff of colors splashes you
But
and
don't
Howard.
worry, I was on the ground, so it missed.
Splashes the 3 of you. Howard, you failed again. Give me that D14. The Rock and Mac.
Okay,
How
I
did that
want to
magic
point out
resist?
it tried to do the same thing twice. I shouldn't have to deal with more stuff.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I rolled another 2.
Yeah, so you can't grow more body hair if you've already grown body hair.
Right.
So you'll need to roll another D14.
But why would it just, if it already tried to do that effect on me again?
Roll another D14. We don't have a lot of time. I'm not going to explain all the dungeon mechanics to you. Oh, ooh, this is my favorite one. Can you roll me a D6?
That's how many
Okay.
fingers grow out of your nostrils.
And he's got 4 nostrils now.
No, I don't.
Oh, wait, no,
I have.
that's
All
that
I have
game.
is body hair.
Goes a finger out of every body hair.
Oh.
Yes, Neal.
There you go. Check your PMs. Keep it to yourself.
Okay.
You guys notice nothing.
Okay.
Let's see. Hold on. Mac, did you make a save? No, you need to make
another one with the rock here.
Yeah, on this area where the rock just passed his magic resist and Howard just failed his. Howard, stop moving. We're in the middle of rolling things.
Yeah, I'm trying to get away before somebody else triggers the shit on me.
Let's let Mac finish rolling his shit, and then we'll move things around. So that, and you get another saving throw because you're fancy pantsy. All right, and a D14. I kind of overestimated the player's ability to avoid these traps. Oh, damn it! This actually works really, really good for you, Mac. You are now permanently levitated. You can't change your height off the ground. You are always at least 2 inches off of the ground, and you can't, like, walk, right? Because your feet won't reach it. However, you have wings, so you can just fly and not worry about it ever. But anybody else would be just suspended in air, needing someone to pull them around or to push themselves along.
This is what the lady who kissed like the rock in the beginning, like she's been stumbling around in this tomb, like it has become all these effects.
Neal?
Yes.
I will hug the wall again.
Okay.
Oh, there's just a sarcophagus in there. Damn it.
Yeah. Before he tries to do the same thing, I'm gonna make this. I'm gonna make the step to the next silver line.
That's great, Howard. You walked into an exploding bit of color as well. Again. Sorry, buddy. Sorry, Howard. Ooh, we haven't done this one either. Roll a D8. D8.
Oh my god, Neal.
Dungeon mechanics are called
Gee, guys, I don't know why this dungeon takes so long. Every other freaking square is like a freaking grenade of colors and effects.
All of your hair on your body, Howard, turns like vibrant aquamarine.
That's kind of neat.
Hey, not all of these things are bad, man. Some of these are pretty cool.
That's kind of
Neal, I have a question.
Yeah.
How fast they move onto the square? How fast does this effect trigger?
I mean,
Basically.
you don't really know what is causing the effect to trigger, but every now and then they're doing something, and then there's an effect. And so,
I mean, it's pretty obvious here that it triggered because they moved there. So, how fast when someone moved in there? How fast did it trigger?
I cannot answer your question because I don't understand it.
Well, how fast did it trigger? When
the trap triggers, it triggers instantly.
Okay, so Howard moved in, instantly colors.
I mean, it happens. The trap goes off. You can't. Yeah. I can't tell you when it goes off because you're like, oh, when he goes here, it triggers. But I cannot confirm or deny your assumption about what is triggering it.
I mean, no, not what is triggering. I mean, I think when he moved into that square, immediately the color flashed, right? So that's
there is a flash of color, but I cannot draw that color flash with an action for you because you have not yet understood what it is that triggers the flash color. Does that make sense?
No, because I'm just asking. I saw him moving in, so I do not know if moving in was the trigger, but when he moved in, immediately the color flashed, right? That I do not know the trigger, but I know what he did, and I saw what happened. So
I mean, if you know what he did, then you know what the trigger. I can't. You don't have an answer. There is no answer to your question. You do not know.
Okay.
Victor, have you given up on life?
A
little bit,
but like I think Victor's kind of like, well, this whole place smells. Like I think I still am like trying to get up. Like maybe there's a light at the end of the tunnel. if only I just push forward a little bit more. I'm actually gonna go down here, see what's happening over here. Stand here, like. Let's see, what do I see here? Over here. More tombs? More copies?
You see, on the ground up here, there's a key. Just lying on the ground.
Swell. I like, why, you know. I've given up on life, so why don't I just grab that key? Why not? I take the key.
Okay. As you stand there, a rumble passes through the ground at your feet. And I need to click on the right things.
Okay.
And you notice, very obviously, appearing in each one of these things is a spectral spirit. It's a female, not the same one that you saw earlier today, yesterday, whatever. And together they all echo, "None shall pass."
I look at the key like I just picked up. I look at them like. If you do not want me here, please just vanquish me now. I have nothing to live for in this world anymore.
I'm speaking in stereo.
even the specters are creeped out by this.
If it's you.
I have nothing to live for.
Howard, you triggered another flash. Dear God, Howard, will you stop triggering all these blinding flashes of color that hit you?
Okay.
Meanwhile, Victor, you might want to roll initiative against the spirits. Roll a D8 again, Howard, because your hair is changing to a different color. It is now mood ring colored. You know, wherever it's warm, it's bright. Wherever it's cold, it's dark.
Neal, while they're doing this, can I tie a rope to my backpack and like toss the backpack where the flashes occurred?
Sure, yeah. Meanwhile, Victor is in combat with ghosts.
I like looking at them. They're like obviously hostile to me.
Oh yeah.
I like turning it back. Like I'm just gonna leave. I don't know.
Well, you win an initiative, so it's your turn.
Yeah. I say to them like I'm just gonna leave.
No, you shall not escape our grasp.
Okay. I'm like, you can follow me if you want. Like.
Come back! Come back! Let us kill you!
I don't know. No.
All
I'm
right.
gonna get killed. I'm gonna get killed over here instead.
Howard, you get triggered again.
How far can I go though? Like how?
We're not in combat round, so knock yourself out. They can't follow you. They're pinned to that location.
Okay.
I
was looking at that, guys.
D10, Howard. You also split your mouth into two.
Yay, twinsies.
Okay. I shout down the hall, Rock, do you see the exit?
I don't know, I see two paths!
Alright, Bad Cave. Oh, go ahead.
Is one to the south? Or
Yes.
what?
There's one up and there's one down.
Just down?
Up and down.
Howard, boom. Flash of color. You're hitting all of them. You're walking across every single trap, for Christ's sake. Roll me a D10, Howard. You too have joined the Finger Clan as your right pinky grows 2 inches longer.
The first one wasn't a
Neal,
roll.
Can I make a check to check
sorry.
for traps?
That is your middle finger on your right hand is now 2 inches longer.
Now you can flip people off real good.
From a great distance. What were you saying, Bad Cane?
Can I make what would be a check to check for traps? Perception or?
Sure, yeah, give me a perception check.
Now we think of checking traps.
31.
The ground is pretty solid in front of you. There's like some cracks in it. There's these big gray lines. There's a thin film of dust that you can see some disturbances for where the rock went.
But nothing, not even in the sides in these alcoves, I see nothing.
Nothing unusual, nothing that stands out to you as a trap.
Alright. So, this way over there. Howard, what'd you see? What's down that hall? Howard.
I just look at him. Just shake my head.
I get like in the back, like, guys, I got a key.
Don't go that way.
Someone make a move. Somebody do something. Everyone's just kind of trapped in place because they don't want to get hit with any more spell effects, which I understand. Oh no, Rock! No! You step across and it bursts around you. Both you and Mac need to...
Knew it. Everything. Cracks. Boom! Look at that.
You're
Magic
good. You're good.
Resist.
Mac.
All right.
Magic resist. No. Saving throw. You can do it, Mac. I believe in you. No, I don't believe in you. D14.
Hey, Victor, come over here.
I'm like, I got a key.
You already have this effect. Please roll it again.
His bladder shrinks even more.
And please roll me a D8 for all the body hair that is now covering you. Changes to void black. So black, you can't even see any sheen on it. It's just absorbs all that.
Okay, Neal. I'm gonna like, in a fit of insanity, I'm going to like dance across the hallway.
Do you want to like draw me a line of where you dance, so I know where you go?
As he comes down, I stop him.
You, Big Bad Cane, trigger a flash of color.
Okay, it's the lines.
Pirouette here and like a pirouette there, and there we go. Yeah,
oh my God, Victor! Don't do it! You're gonna hit him all!
Before he does that.
Oh, sweet Jesus!
Before he does that, let me make mine, okay?
Okay, please do.
Okay, I fail.
That's a fail.
That's 14. I already have that.
Yep. They won't switch back. 8. Okay. I'll let you know what happens when it happens. What are you doing?
Okay. Since he comes down the hallway, I keep on the line. And he probably comes to me. I hug the ball as he comes down to me and like send him flying to the right.
Okay. All right, Victor. As you go, we get like a splash of color here. Sup? How?
The chat's saying they can't see the rolls. It's not scrolled down for the viewer.
Oh, that's weird.
I mean, how much bad can it get, right?
How much worse could it get? All right, so Howard, Victor goes on you here. And we'll get to the other effect. Well, maybe actually, it might be important. Go ahead and make me a save. A D20 plus a D14, just assuming you'll fail.
Yeah, probably.
So much confidence, Neal.
Oh, you passed. You're totally good, man. All right, you keep
dodging.
Sure, but Victor's got this long path, so you start running, and then like boom, right here it goes off again.
And I'm watching, so I hope it's confirming what I think right now.
And then that's a fail, and the D14 is a... Keep going, Howard, you're good. You see a dog, Howard. You already have D100 moles, so you just grow D100 more moles. Now you're like mostly mole on your body.
I'm the mold man.
Okay.
He's like a monster at this point.
I say to the dog, hello.
It looks at you with big...
Sorry, Neal, my apologies.
Thank you.
According to the prophecy, hello.
The dog looks at you with big eyes, and you noticed embedded in its chest is a big key. Like the ring of the key sticks out of its chest, but the rest of the key goes inside its chest cavity. Meanwhile, Victor keeps running along the line.
Yeah,
and then a splash.
I'm dancing.
So Every time he crosses over, he goes from one side to the other.
Give me an intelligence check, Big Bang, or a perception check, Big Bad Kane.
Okay.
I'll let you.
26.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, I get even older. Guess I can't get even older though.
No, you can't.
5.
There you go, Big Bad King. You are now permanently levitating, Victor. You can't reach the ground, and since you can't reach the walls either, you're just stuck floating in the air right now. Anyway, Howard, there's the dog, and it's looking at you, and it's got these big sad eyes, and it kind of nuzzles you gently.
I pet the dog, Neal.
Oh, it's so cute. Rest of the
What
party?
type of dog is it?
Okay.
Basset Hound.
I hug the wall
Considering skewering
and
it.
move over there. Like, Victor, are you okay?
I can't move.
Do you want it all to end?
Can I? So like you all seen like the game, like it's called Getting Over It, right? May I? No.
Yep.
It's like a game where like you use like a hammer or something, like a big hammer to like it's really weird. You're like a human in a big oversized pot, an iron pot, and like you're just using like a hammer, like a big sledgehammer to like move around. I guess can I use my rapier to like kind of like shimmy my way like.
I guess you've got a rapier. You can reach the sides and slowly push yourself back and forth.
Yeah.
Okay, how many more does he trigger?
D14 was 2, and a 13. Oh, yeah.
Not touching the ground.
Howard. You all of a sudden realize how fucking handsome you are. You were like the most attractive person in the world. And you know what? You're way more important than everybody else, too. You gain super narcissism and self-attraction traits.
Neal, that, I want to argue, is a mind-affecting trait.
That's pretty mind-affecting.
Interesting, because it's a effect, and like you make
It's
the
a
save, and then sometimes
mind-affecting
there's
effect.
mind-affecting effects. That's an interesting argument to make there. Sure. Why don't you get your plus whatever it was? Do you pass your saving throw for spell that time? 10
Yes.
plus 3?
No. I walked over it twice, Neal, so I'm rolling for both.
Ah. So okay.
I failed the first one on a 12, but if plus 3, that succeeds.
All right, so that becomes a 13, so that would have succeeded. The second one you failed, and you get your neck turns 180 degrees. Your head now faces behind you.
And I scream down the hallway, do not step inside the white boxes.
There we go.
And okay, Victor move. I will not go on the same line as you.
Cool.
Unless
so,
you put it to
Oh, it's a nice day.
The white.
as long as you guys avoid the white boxes, the insides of those white boxes, you'll be fine.
I'll avoid the insides of the white boxes.
Ta-da! All right, you guys are good to go for a while until something else happens.
What was the last effect, Neal? 180 degrees?
100, yeah, your head now faces your butt.
No, by the way, Neal, I'm hugging the wall, staying outside the boxes. So I assume I'm doing that always now that
That's
I know
fine.
it.
I get it. Yeah. Well, you guys have discovered how the traps work, which is interesting because the last time you guys ran this dungeon, the moment you stepped in, you're like, "Oh my God, the white boxes! Don't step on them. It's gonna cause traps." And that's exactly what they did on the second page.
Yeah, and then you're...
Yeah, I know. So yeah, the party.
Is this the end? Is this the end of the page, Neal?
No, there's a magical force field in front of you that you can feel and you can sort of see through, but you just can't. Oh, hey, look, there's a keyhole on the left and right sides.
Okay, Neal.
I guess
okay,
I'm like
fine. You want to do this?
slowly making my way like with my.
You want to do this?
It's fine. Oh, there's that puppy again! The cutest dog in the world that looks up at you with the biggest eyes.
Howard, what are you doing? Leave that dog alone. Do not leave that
It
dog
begins to
inside the white
lick
box.
you.
Do not let the dog touch you.
Neal, I grab onto the key and rip it out.
Well, I mean, you can't really rip the key out of the dog. The dog, like, comes with it, you know?
I rip the key out of the dog, Neal.
Oh my
So you put, like, your
Bad
foot
kinks.
against the dog's
Move,
chest,
move,
and
I
you just,
wanna
like,
watch.
try and rip the key out of its body.
Rip the key out, Neal.
Oh my god, you monster!
What are you doing? Victor has a key.
Go ahead and make me a strength check to try and rip the key out of the dog. The puppy's body, the
Wait.
cute basset hound.
I was so used to rolling a freaking 14 here.
Basset? I love Bassets.
I know, they're so cute!
You monster.
27's not quite enough. So the dog kind of comes with you, and as it crosses over the box, that white line, the dog catches fire and starts screaming in pain and whimpering.
Wow.
Nope, I'm out of here. I'm out of here. Okay, Neal, where's the, as I move, the force field is where?
North.
Oh, okay, so
It's, yeah, it's right
Okay,
here.
17 hit the dog, Neal, with my short sword. Or
That'll
long
hit the
sword.
dog. It goes back inside the box and the flames go out, but you kill the dog anyway, and you can, with a little bit of work, rip the key out of its chest. You monster.
Okay.
Yeah. How dare you.
He's a cat person, Neal.
Alright. Okay, you've all
is true.
made it. Over here.
What's
funny
my
how-
movement rates, Neal? Like, can I, like, kinda, like, make my way?
Yeah, you can kind of make your way there, and especially if anyone else in the party helps you, it's really easy to go. You've made it to the force field with the keyholes on either side.
the spectre slowly moving.
Are they 2 keys?
There's 2 keys. Each of you have one.
Like, here you go.
Okay.
Like, it's like,
Put the keys in the force field.
All right, the force field powers down. The hallway continues, and we go to the final page of the dungeon.
lovely.
Oh,
Does anyone have any rope or something? Can someone, like, drag me along like a balloon?
I
I
forgot
have
about
ropes.
the 3rd page of the dungeon.
Don't worry, Scooby Snacks. When we get to the end, we'll throw you at the boss monster.
We will just put you into a sack and throw you into a river. Don't worry.
I think Victor welcomes it now at this point. If, like,
Okay, so remember, stay outside the white boxes.
okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm levitating, so I'm not sure if I can even step into the
So-
white.
Do not test it.
The area directly before you is magical darkness. I think you can... No, I don't think you can walk through. I can put you in the darkness.
Continual light stance.
No,
Continual light.
yeah. We've got continual light that just makes it normal darkness, but then he has a torch.
Sure,
Yeah.
so you can now see through it.
I'm just like, I just imagine like you just like
Dun,
tying
dun,
me like to a rope on like a balloon with like a torch.
Howard
like-
proceeds through the darkness and comes face to face with the bone naga. Actually forgot that there was a boss here.
Well, I think we're dead.
I'm
right?
actually gonna scrap most of the subordinates because we don't have time to fight all of these things.
Okay, only the bone.
Holy crap, that thing is huge.
Yes, it is.
Rocky.
You guys can do it. This is it. DM information. This is the last encounter.
That thing is big.
The last combat
It's
encounter.
gonna die.
If you can do
Rock,
this,
it's
you guys are out.
large.
It's big. It's big. It's big. It's big. That means 3d6 plus 4.
Okay.
I wish I had Tapian right now.
I'm
D20.
getting my crits ready.
Okay, let's roll our last bit of combat music.
And do remember, stay outside of the white box.
Oh my god.
You don't have to worry about the white boxes anymore. That was just the last room. Don't worry about it, guys.
Okay.
Just kill this monster. Talk with the NPC at the end that you're here to save, and
what?
you're
Kill
done.
the NPC at the end? Kill it?
No,
If you want to, you may.
I'm not gonna try and kill
I
it.
mean, what can I even do? Like, can I even move? Can I?
You can slowly move, but I'm sure you have abilities, and I'm sure you've got friends that will help you.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm counting on you.
No.
I'm counting on you guys.
No,
I'm
Neal.
like, just
No,
direct
Neal.
me. Direct me to my target.
Yeah, I'm just like, grab onto my sword that's on my back.
I guess
Yeah.
I'll roll rapier. Why not? You know?
Yeah, it'll be great. You'll do fantastic. I promise.
You okay, Rob?
Against the bone naga who takes like no damage against like piercing or something.
It's funny how Rob with the length of the Shenanigans session, Rob does sinks more and more towards the bottom of his screen.
Well, today was a dungeon episode with not a lot of opportunities to roleplay, but it was fun to do a dungeon anyway.
I think there was plenty of roleplay there.
Nice.
Yeah, okay, so we're all rolling initiative. The Skelts are rolling initiative, as is the Big Bone Naga.
Nice. Get him, Rob.
Hard, so it gets +6 to its initiative. One of the skeletons goes at 7. No, they all go at 7 or lower or higher. So Rob, you're the first one to go. What are you gonna do, buddy? Got it.
I'm gonna go fly behind Victor and start pushing against his back. Try to push him up into combat.
You
Probably.
can do it. You push Victor into combat.
God!
I'm
Make sure
outboard motor for now.
I play Victor in attack mode.
Victor, you're the next one to go. You're face to face with the Bone Naga, and Mac is slowly pushing you into it.
Attack with the rapier, I guess.
Do it.
God.
Everybody's slightly insane at this point.
Yeah, like.
You can do it.
I can do it.
No,
I
you
can't do
can't.
it.
Not this time.
You can. Oh.
All right, one of the skeletons tries to shoot you with its crossbow. It's a miss. The Bone Naga. The Bone Naga. Is
Oh
gonna
shit, spells.
cast a spell. 6th level wizard. The Bone Naga points at the rock with the big black
How
demon
does it point?
sword.
It's got no hands.
It points its
Awesome.
tail at the rock, and
Okay.
magic missiles spring forth from its tail.
Why does
You
it shoot it?
take 12 points of damage.
It's a
got the
load
big-
of crap.
You got the big demon sword. And thus, the guy fighting it has been pushed by a tiny dragon because he can't reach the floor. I mean, let's talk about threats here.
Yeah, let's talk about threats. The guy that's right next to him, actively swinging a sword at him, and me that's just like.
The guy that can't reach the ground and is being pushed by a tiny dragon and missed? Yeah.
That
The
depends
next
on how intelligent it is.
skeleton goes at 9, but I think one of you goes before then. Maybe? No? No. The next skeleton
maybe
fires a
I'm
shot
gonna
at
go
Victor.
I
and
go.
misses.
No.
Go for it.
Wait, did I roll a d20 for initiative?
Maybe?
I did.
I don't know where you would roll.
That's not good.
I accidentally rolled a d20
Oh,
for
that's fine.
initiative,
Go at
but it's a
9.
9.
Go for it, Howard.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm going up here attacking the skeleton.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Ooh.
Ooh! Crit!
Nice.
And kill. Skeleton's down. Good job.
Good job. It's like
The next two go at 12 and 16. Nobody else beats it. Rock goes at 10. Go for it, Rock.
And yeah, I go at 11.
Perfect. Rock?
Yes.
Okay, it's your turn.
Yes.
What are you doing?
That bastard just shot a freaking magic missile at me.
Out of
What
his
the?
tail.
Who does he think he is? Obviously, he's the guy with the goons. But I got my bros. I got my goons too. You guys are my goons. So my goons are better than his goons.
I'm a gooner. That's what I am.
You are gonna.
So I'm gonna attack his goon. And I'm gonna hit his goon.
You will hit his goon, definitely.
And
you
I'm
will
going
slay
to kill
his
his.
goon. Yeah, that's
I'm going to kill his goon.
Big Bad Cane?
Question: how far can I move in getting my full knife attacks?
60 feet, wherever you want, basically.
Okay, I step here to step into normal range. Oh, I step one forward, so normal knife range. Well, one knife.
Ooh, critical hit
Nice.
on the Bone Naga.
It's large, right?
It is large.
Okay, then only 2d2 plus 5. 8 damage, and I will step back. Oh, it's not behind the wall.
Okay. And next up is the last two skeletons. No, actually, one of them's dead. There's only one skeleton left to shoot. And it's going to take another shot at Victor, which is a 16, which is a miss. That's everybody's turn, right?
I get my second knife.
Please do.
20 feet. It's -2 at half range or middle range, right?
Yep.
Okay. 20 plus 2. That is not a hit. Back
Nope.
into cover.
All right. Initiative. Bone Naga goes at 14. Skeletons go at 8 and 13.
Hell
Wow.
yeah, last.
Oh, nice.
Weird Big Kane and Victor are tied for first.
Okay.
Do I get 2 attacks this round?
If you're specialized, you do.
Yeah, with the rapier. I
Do it.
suppose. Well, I guess like I'm being pushed by Max still, okay, like it's like, hiya!
I give up on life. On God.
14 is a hit. That's actually the Bone Naga's AC.
Good to know.
Large creature,
Yep.
1d8, the one that was it?
I have no idea. Go ahead. Let it be 1d8.
Yay!
Minus 4 points to it. Lovely. Who else had an early initiative?
Me.
I
Okay.
have one at 7.
I have
Go
5,
for it.
so I
Go for it.
move forward again. First knife. That's a hit.
Hit. For 2 points of damage, Howard.
No.
No,
Oh, no, that's your miss. Right.
That's my
6
attack.
points and back into cover.
All right. Howard misses. What did... Robert,
did
are you
six-
just pushing Victor?
Yeah, I'm just his outboard motor.
All right. I guess it's the skeleton's turn. And everybody goes except for the rock. So the
Good job,
skeletons...
Pink Dragon.
The skeletons both shoot at Victor, and both miss. And the Bone Naga raises its tail, points it this time at Victor, and fires off a round of magic missiles at him.
Okay,
You take 11 damage, Victor.
I'm down.
All right.
-2.
Uh-oh. And Rock goes.
That bastard. I'm the only one that gets to down people around here. I can hit the Naga from here, right?
Totally.
He's pretty big.
Oh.
So, tell me how I triple crit him.
Oh.
Well, you
no, I guess that's
clear
a
by
double crit.
13, so that's
Yeah.
a double crit. So you roll 3 times damage dice.
So that'll be a 9d6 plus 4.
What?
Yeah.
Because
They
he's a
cut
large creature at least. So I'm dealing 3d6.
Yep. Times 3.
I told you, boys.
Yes. Thank you, heart of the dice.
The
That was the
Bone
worst triple
Naga
crit.
crumbles to dust, and as it does so, so do the skeletons with it. It's over.
Hey.
It's
Well,
over.
one can say that was a mighty swing.
I guess like as like he hit me in the chest with all the missiles. I'm like, sweet release of death. Like,
Is there someone going to save Victor's life?
Yes, Neal, I'm
Yes.
casting Cure Light Wounds.
All right, Victor, you're back at 1 HP.
No.
You must come back into this world and suffer.
oh, that's me.
All right.
I stand over Victor. You know, if you pay me, I could end your suffering.
I can't talk right now.
Just not if you want to.
So, because we're out of time, there's a bit of a maze here. It's not important. There's no more encounters. We'll just skip to the end. Whoop.
Okay.
And
I got
we'll
its block.
bring everyone up here. and you find this large sarcophagus. And as you approach, beginning to float out of it is the woman you saw earlier. She.
Hey, what's up, lady? We killed the bone snake thing.
Thank you for rescuing me. I may now finally rest in peace. But I see the Naga has caused many of you deep and unending pain.
Please, lady, I
can offer you.
Or end this curse.
I can offer you reincarnation into a new body. If you would prefer to alleviate yourself of these errors.
Just a question: Would this affect my physical traits?
Absolutely. You would have to completely re-roll your strength, dex, and con, but you would get to keep your int, whiz, charisma, and perception.
Does Mac alleviate himself of this, because his bladder is so small?
I don't know, Mac. What are you gonna do about this?
What into a new
She's offering to reincarnate you into a new body, but you'd have to re-roll your physical stats. You'd get to keep your mental ones though, and your charisma and perception.
I only have the normal block stats. I mean, I don't even have.
It's true.
And so I'm like, I don't know. I guess you ruined my looks here. So.
Wait, would you
have to roll the die and see what happens then? Fine.
She places you in one of these sarcophagus and says, "There's only room for 3 more. Which 3 others would like to be?"
Wouldn't that change?
I raise my hand rapidly, I'll do it.
She motions for you to step into this sarcophagus.
Wouldn't that change our race as well?
I don't know. It might. I can offer you no promises or guarantees. Does anybody else want to take the Phantom up on this option?
I look at my fingers this is weird, but this is enough to... I can fight through this.
I mean, your face... I mean, it's weird, really, but...
So, Neal...
Yeah.
I'm quite okay.
Realistically, I can't do shit basically with my head looking backwards.
Yes, it's very difficult to do anything when you're looking behind you.
Alright, fine.
You enter a sarcophagus.
I'll look at Big Beck and can you cool with this? Are you cool as you are?
I will not trade this perfect physical prowess for...
Neal, specifically... Oscar gets left out of the sarcophagus.
That's fine. That's fine. You leave your cat out. Wonderful.
Yeah. I'll look at the specter lens hey, is there any way a while ago I came across this shadowy thing. Just give me a second to remember. What was it called? Oh yeah, cloak or shadow. It kind of have less stamina and crap. Is there anything you can do for just that, or is it an all or nothing sort of deal?
All or nothing.
All right, very well. I'll stay as is then. I've worked hard.
Mac, you just get another pseudo dragon body, so no big deal for you. Howard and Victor, please roll me 46d1 3 times for your physical stats, and you can arrange them as you desire.
The funny thing is, Bad Kane, weird big Bad Kane has 4 charisma, so this appearance doesn't change much.
Alright, 46 to 1, 13, 15, and 11.
Not bad. It's not the worst.
I mean, I would trade an 18, 18, and 17 for this.
It's gonna be... well...
Yeah.
A little bit worse, but...
20 AC instead of 22 AC.
He's gonna probably end up with I don't know, a 5th. I have 7 con, so maybe I'll do a 15 con or something. I don't know.
Alright. Well, the ghost.
Does that negate all the all the other effects? Though?
All the other effects are gone. You are back in a fresh new body with these physical stats.
Okay, but they can see like I'm Victor before like all this shit happens. Like,
Yeah.
do like, okay.
I think I understand your
like,
question. You're still View.
Yeah, and I don't like change other like I'm.
He looks like his old self, basically.
Yeah. But like a bit, I guess, less dexterous or something.
I actually think you probably have a different person's face on you. It's like the same everything else, but like you do visibly change. This is a reincarnation, so your family probably won't recognize you based on looks.
Well, I guess I'll just have to like show them, like try to like convince them. We'll see.
Well, you're okay. I mean, I've heard of people that got reincarnated and completely changed their race. So.
Yeah, you guys came out pretty lucky.
I will total experience for you guys.
In the
I
meantime,
lost 2 cons, so now I get 2 less HP level.
Is there any other good stuff in here, or is that the end?
That's the end. Go back to Shenanigans.
Very well.
Collect your experience. There's a lot of it because this was a complicated and deadly dungeon.
No, deadly in terms of deadly to your ego.
We're talking like 2,600.
I say, hey, Ghost Lady, what exactly was the point here? You
freed me from the Bone Naga.
You're in the exact same place you were before.
No, but now my spirit can move on. Don't overthink it.
It's like he wanted to nerf us in a way,
Right.
but like kinda.
You guys leave the dungeon and head back to Shenanigans. As you walk out and past those vines that were cut, you notice all the deformities on the rock and Big Bad Cane just kind of melt away, and they return to their original bodies.
As you notice that Big Bad Cane gets like...
Oh, Simon, I'm so sorry. You lost so many stats. But you guys return to your original bodies that you started with when you were born, so all of your other deformities are gone.
I mean...
Wait, so like you're talking like the whiskers and
the
the
whiskers
tail
and it's all gone, and your con's back and all that fun
Is the
stuff.
con back?
Yes,
Is the
it
con
is.
back?
Yes, it is.
Hell yes!
But,
Alright, boys.
but it wasn't free. Poor Simon had all of his stats badly nerfed in order for for you to get your stats back.
I also lost 17 to 15 con.
Ooh,
So
ouch.
basically, we only got reversed because others stepped into the sarcophagi.
Maybe.
I mean, who knows? Who knows? But you all make it back to Shenanigans. You're all
Neal,
safe and sound with some new bodies, some new corpses, and everyone brings home 2,205 experience.
2,200, so I get
2,205.
I level up.
So, does that experience affect me in any way at all, Neal?
Absolutely not. But once you get Connar to do a good task or help him with something important, you will get your dragon breath.
Neal.
So,
what's that times 10% extra?
242.
Okay.
2420 or whatever the last number was. I don't remember.
Okay.
You know what?
One thing I have to say, Big Bad Cane looks kind of sad when the big thumb disappears. Aww. Because that was kind of awesome.
I'll like turn around like, oh my god, no more awkward tail, no more whiskers. I feel like I can do 100,000 push-ups. Oh, this is a good day.
All right,
So,
did you learn anything here?
Nice.
Rock?
I would say I learned that sometimes it's okay to take a few hits, shrug them off, and keep moving on. You live, you learn. Sometimes you just have to take the good with the bad, and it might pay off in the end. And in this case, it did.
I'm not weird, Big Bad Cane.
all right.
What did fighters get at level 3 again? They got a... Besides their...
Weapon and non-weapon proficiency, bonus to hit, new saving throws, and new hit points.
Okay.
They get a crap ton. It's a big level for them.
Alright, so 2,000 is the second level fighter, right?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, here's my HP roll. Fingers crossed.
Oh,
nice.
Very
Wait.
nice.
You know
How
what?
much?
That just. I
Worth
don't
it?
know.
So,
Worth it?
Yeah, worth it. Yeah, sure. Yeah, okay.
I'm glad you think so. And it looks
Yeah.
like Howard got a good HP roll too.
how much
No, Neil.
How much XP did we get?
No, you took a +4 HP.
2,200.
2,206 or something. I don't remember the last number.
I just added 2,200 because I get a 10% bonus. So
Oh, wait, was that after the 10%?
No, it was before 10%. If you want 10%, it's
Before.
242. 242. All right, everybody. This was a hell of a Shenanigans episode. It took a little bit longer. It actually took 2 sessions because the last time we tried to play this, the internet crapped out on me and I couldn't finish it, but we've now finished the dungeon. I hope you all enjoyed it. I know it was full of dickish traps.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
A little bit.
A little bit, but hey, none of you have to live with those consequences because I'm not an evil person who's going to transform you and ruin your favorite character.
Right.
Right.
That was
Just
not
give me
so
a
bad.
-2
I mean-
HP per level.
I mean, whiskers
It
and
could have been good for you though, Nick. It could have been.
No, Neil. It
By
really
By the way,
couldn't
Neal, what was that
Could
8
have rolled 3
that
bro.
the thing I got that you never told me about?
Oh
What was
crap! It's whenever you speak, you belch fire in 6 feet. But I forgot about it because you weren't talking for a while. I'm sorry.
So, I could have gone on to the Naga.
Yeah, you could have gone onto the noggin, just talked at it, and burned it to death.
I even have Greek fire on me.
I really had fun making this dungeon.
I mean, it was a dickish dungeon, but it was fun.
And I kind of, if we had more time to finish it, there was some more fun stuff that we didn't get to, but it's okay. We had other cool NPCs, and it's all right. It's okay. It's great. It's great. I had a fantastic time. I hope you guys all had a fantastic time, despite the dickishness of the dungeon. I feel like a lot of you came out pretty good on the end. I feel like there were some
I'd say.
benefits.
I'd say.
Yeah.
Oh.
Some party members got nerfed, some party members got buffed. Overall, the party relatively stays intact, but you all gain a bunch of experience. And
Oh yeah.
we'll follow our quest next week.
I think I'm just glad I'm not an old man with 2 mouths and like hairy moles all over. Yeah,
I mean-
I can roll with this.
I mean, you could have replaced the Naga in terms of Lord of the Dungeon.
So what you guys missed was a roll of 9 would have given you hyperactive sweat glands, so you're just always sweaty.
Oh,
That
that's
would've-
actually.
that-
that's-
that- Actually-
That is my natural state, Neil.
Basically, that kind uses perfume all the time, so that would have kind of been even made it more sense.
Nice. 3 gives you extra limbs, so it could have been arms, legs, ears, eyes, nose, mouth, which 2 of you got, or a tail. We already did
That'd be
14,
pretty
which
neat.
switches nose and ears. 13 is you become super narcissistic and attracted to yourself. 12 is your bladder can only hold 1 cup. 11 is you always start off talking with one of 6 options, like according to the prophecy, or my mama always said, or when I was your age, or wait, don't do that, or honor demands, or how about this? 6, or I'm sorry, that was 11. 10 is the moles. 9 is hyperactive sweat glands. 8 is you breathe fire when you talk. 7 is your apparent age becomes 100 years old, looking and sounding. 6 is your neck turns 180 degrees. 5 is permanent levitation. 4 is 1 finger grows 2 inches. 3 is the extra limbs. 2 is you grow body hair everywhere. 1 is your hair changes colors, and there were 8 options for that. Yeah.
What's the most interesting option?
No. I don't know. I like start off talking with things. That's a fun one for me. I don't know. Anyway,
Weapon proficiencies can also be used for non-weapon proficiencies, right?
nope,
No,
only
okay.
at first level, only when you're creating a character, and only if
Okay.
you're a fighter.
Okay.
All right. That's it, guys. We're done with Shenanigans. We will see you next week for more Shenanigans, or in an hour and a half on the Wizards of the Coast stream for some Heroes Graveyard.
Bye.
Night, everybody.